Hi, this is Graham Martin, the recruitment guy from orchardjobs.com. Today I want to talk to you about something which is so important and yet doesn't seem to be taught, not in schools or colleges in a way that has a real practical value. It's about how to write a CV, how to put a CV together. Now, I run a recruitment agency, and for the last 25 years, my number one pet hate has to be a bad quality CV. So today I'm going to give you some really good tips that are going to make your CV stand out. When I say they stand out, I'm not talking about anything which is going to be overly bright or leery, but something that the recruiter, someone like me or my staff or maybe a client would want to see. So first tip has to be, for goodness sake, please get it on 2 pages maximum. The next thing is, don't ramble. If you haven't got much to say, don't go on and on and on. Fonts, think about the fonts. Sometimes we get CVs that got fancy fonts and borders, and that's just no good. We don't want to be looking at that. We want to be able to see quickly whether this is relevant. And I know photographs are quite popular in Europe at the moment, but in the UK they don't seem that popular. So please don't put your photograph. You don't want anybody making a decision upon you based upon maybe what they think you may or may not be from your photograph. Now, your opening statement, the very first thing that the recruiter sees, is probably going to make or break whether you get past the massive pile they get through every day. My guys in my company probably look at about 100. That's 100 CVs every day. Some in response to specific adverts. Some people have applied to us direct. And we've got to get through these CVs pretty quickly. So we're trained to look for what we want. So the opening paragraph is crucial. Please put in there what you're looking for. It's like your advert. It's like your, let's say, your trailer for the movie. It's the best bits. It's the car chase. It's the gunfight. It's the special effects. Make sure that the reader is going to want to carry on further. So please don't put a load of flim-flam. I've got some stuff here just to kind of illustrate it. Opening profiles, excellent interpersonal skills and organisation. You know, we hear it again and again. Highly motivated person and regard myself as a positive thinker. Well, bully for them. They might think they're a positive thinker, but the interviewer may not. A motivated, success-driven individual with an eye for detail. With, oh, here we go. Secretarial. They spelt it wrong, for goodness sake. What's this guy's name? It's a lady, Nikki from London. Use spell check or get somebody to read it for you. It's just rubbish. What have we got here? A bright, creative and enthusiastic person with a diverse range of customer service skills and administrative experience. It's rubbish. A self-motivated and determined individual who's developed a wide variety of negotiating skills, employment opportunities. Well, it's bad grammar. It lacks punctuation. It's rubbish. I'm an ambitious, reliable, hard-working and enthusiastic. It doesn't even say enthusiastic individual. It's bad grammar. I mean, come on, Florence, get it right. David, a self-motivated and focused individual. Focused is spelt wrong. With excellent communication skills. Again, it's rubbish. What about this one? Paul from N8. Come on. Committed to consistently providing reliable, trustworthy and robust commercial administrative support. I really don't know what the guy does. I don't know what he's looking for. Keen to maintain a friendly and personable style at all times. Does that mean the way he dresses or the way he talks? Eager to learn new skills and industry practices. You know what, Paul? This is rubbish. I'm embarrassed for you. I'm embarrassed for your parents. I'm embarrassed for your teachers. It's just rubbish. Think about your CV. Recruiters are busy people. They want to help you. They want to help you get a job. But please help them get to the golden nuggets. In order, put your current employment first, going backwards. And list your duties, your achievements. And when you get onto your interests, please stop it. Stop putting down socialising, going to the cinema, eating out with my friends. We all like that. What does a future employer give a damn about that stuff? But if you do have something which you are interested in, a number of times I've sat down and interviewed somebody and found out that actually, guess what? They're a skydiver, or they've done Duke of Edinburgh Award, or they run a scout pack, or something whereupon maybe they do some creative writing, they've had some stuff published. That's what people want to know about. They want to know about where you've gone beyond the extra mile. So just think about the way the CV looks and how it reads. Get somebody, a friend or a family, or maybe somebody that's working already at a management or a directorship level, to look at your CV objectively and think, is this relevant? And you might need different CVs for different jobs or different applications. That's okay. The CV should be on white paper as well, remember. And the covering letter may get detached. So remember, the CV has got to stand on its own. Last week we had 3 CVs, would you believe, that came with a name, an address, and guess what? No telephone number and no email address. It was just madness. They weren't thinking about it. So another thing on email addresses, you would be amazed the number of times that we get an email address that we read and we think, that's funny. So sexysusan@hotlips.com. You know what? That might be great for your personal email, but not when you're sending your CV for a job to a recruiter or even an employer direct. So please spend a bit of time thinking about your CV. And I hope that these tips are going to help you raise your game. Because believe you me, we are so fed up with rubbish CVs and having to plough through them. Yeah, we get the odd gold nugget, but it's hard work. And you are missing out on jobs just because your CV doesn't reflect who you are, what you can do, and what you're looking for. So that's the end of the tips about CVs. I've been a bit passionate. I hope that's okay. But really, I want you to improve your CV writing technique. The next video blog is going to be about interview technique and questions to ask interviews. So I hope you're looking forward to that. It's Graham Martin, the recruitment guy from orchardjobs.com, saying goodbye.